Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast from meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler.
Latest information coming in, putting a lot of information on here. So here it is, Super Doppler 10. Right now we have quiet conditions in Hampton Roads, but boy, this monster storm is offshore of Florida. About 100 miles, give or take, off of Daytona Beach, and it's moving to the north-northwest. Category 2 hurricane now. That's down from yesterday, 105-mile-an-hour winds, moving to the north-northwest at 8 miles per hour. Now, the forecast calls for this to move to the north and then take this northeast turn as we get into Thursday morning. Still far away from here Thursday morning. It's slowing down a little bit. It'll be most likely south of Charleston, South Carolina, and then it may get very close to the coast of North Carolina, maybe making landfall around Wilmington. We'll see. That would be early Friday morning. This is 7 a.m. Again, it's slowing down a little bit, so it hasn't made it to Hatteras by that point. But getting pretty close, and now a Category 1 hurricane. The strength has come down in the extended forecast, which is a good thing, a great thing, but it'd be even better if this storm were to move a little more to the south and get even weaker, so we'll see. But it's going to get pretty close to Hatteras. It looks like the most likely path, and there's a lot of agreement on that in the models. Then it moves away from us. This is Friday, 7 p.m., so it picks up a lot of speed, moves away, and then moves out of here by Saturday. It's gone, and then Sunday, long gone. So I just want to show you, these are a couple of those computer models, the GFS and European. They both agree on taking it close to Hatteras, but I also want to show this to you because the storm is pretty broad. I mean, some of these winds are going to come around on the north end into Hampton Roads. That's where we're going to get our strong winds from, and definitely the stronger winds along its track around Hatteras and the Outer Banks. And there it is moving away from us going into Saturday. So these are the latest winds. This is one of our computer models. I showed it yesterday. I'm going to show the update today. And, you know, Thursday, the winds won't be too bad. If you need to do some things Thursday, you got some time. This is 10 o'clock. The wind's still not too bad. The storm's down to our southwest. So even at 10 p.m., winds 15, 20, 25 miles an hour. And then we get into Friday morning. Now the winds are picking up across the southern Outer Banks. Winds sustain 32 miles an hour in Hatteras. In Hampton Roads, 20, 25, but later in the morning. This is 11 a.m. Now we've got winds sustained almost to 50, 40 plus in Hatteras, and then 30 in Virginia Beach. And if you watch here closely, that's the center. As it comes through, it goes up to about 70 for a brief time. So that's hurricane force winds down there. It could, you know, all it's got to do is get up to 74, but the gusts will be up to hurricane force, possibly down there. That's based off the latest track. This still could change a little bit, but these are the types of winds we're going to be dealing with. So in Hampton Roads, we've got tidal flooding that'll be coming in. Here's Friday morning, 325, 4.6 feet. That's minor, but moderate as we get into Friday afternoon. That'll be the worst of it. For now, I've got 6.2. That's a little apt to change, but look at this. Moderate tidal flooding goes up to 6.5 feet. That means that major tidal flooding and bigger problems could happen if it gets up to around 6.5, which is possible. There was Irene at 7.55 feet, Isabel 7.9 feet. I'm still working on that graphic, but that's what we've got for the forecast for the tide for now. Stay tuned for updates on those. And then, of course, major tidal flooding along the Outer Banks, and I'll have more information on that coming up. Now, Tropical Storm Fernand is moving off to the west. That is another thing we're tracking. It's going to be impacting Mexico. Weak disturbance south of Bermuda, not going to track that. And then Tropical Depression 8 stays out to sea, so we're just really going to focus on Dorian and our local weather. So another thing to factor in with this, you know, Dorian's going to be coming up along the coast. It's going to run into this cold front. And so that could enhance the rainfall wherever that sets up. Right now, I'm hoping the front comes in and pushes this system out. Dorian, today, you know, we're ahead of it. But we'll see. Now here's future track, and it's got, well, quiet weather for us today, partly cloudy skies, and partly cloudy all the way up into the evening. So quiet weather for today. Tonight, partly cloudy, isolated showers, and then going into tomorrow, here's the first half of the day, not much rain. Second half of the day, we'll see a few isolated showers, but it's really not until the evening that the rain picks up. 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock, now the rain's moving in, and heavy rain and gusty winds going into Friday morning. And that's, again, as the storm is passing to our south. So today's forecast, we're upper 80s to around 90, partly cloudy skies, hot and humid, but no rain, just a stray shower. But late tomorrow into early Friday, then the rain picks up, and it will last through a good portion of Friday now, but Saturday it clears out 83.